Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Robert Canter. Dragon Ball is one of the most iconic and consequential anime/manga of all time, if not the most. As hesitant as we are to trust anyone else with Toriyama's life's work, I don't think any one of us wants to leave it unfinished. The good news is it has been confirmed that the Dragon Ball Super manga is set to resume. And I say, by all means, finish what Toriyama started. Just don't make him roll over in his grave. Naturally, we're all eager to see a resolution to Black Frieza. Reading between the lines, it seems like Frieza's plan is to overthrow the gods. But we already saw Zamasu do that, and we all know how that worked out. When you think about Grand Zeno, all the other villains in Dragon Ball just seem utterly insignificant. Grand Zeno may not be omniscient, but he can still erase an entire universe in the flash of an eye. I imagine Frieza will have a hard time getting around that. Ever since the conclusion of the Tournament of Power, it seems like Dragon Ball can't make up its mind what to develop. But this is partially due to the conflicting accounts of the anime and the manga. After Broly was finally added to the canon, they immediately shift focus to Piccolo's orange form and Gohan's beast form. And while I'm sure many fans were happy to see these two finally get off the bench, Broly's character hasn't been given a chance to develop. I'd really hate to see him just fade into obscurity. Ever since Broly was canonized, fans have speculated that other movie villains could be canonized as well. My personal favorite is Cooler, but as much as I'd love to see him enter the picture, I think it's highly unlikely. If Cooler exists, where has he been all this time? Was King Cold disappointed in him for some reason and just leave him to die somewhere? Did Frieza concoct some sort of plan to get rid of him? Well, at least I'd say the chances of that happening are higher than bringing in Turles. I know I've said this in a previous video, and I still want to see Android 21 canonized. I was really disappointed when she wasn't in Superhero, and instead they gave us a fusion of Cell and Shingo Jera. Now, I see no legitimate in-universe reason for her to come into the picture, unless some perv from the remnants of the Red Ribbon Army decides to clone Jiro's wife to get his rocks off. But I've been wrong before. She could start out as an antagonist, but what I'd really like to see is for her to become one of the Z Fighters, so that the team is less of a sausage fest. Let's face it, Majin Buu has barely done anything since Super started. Well, that's all I've got to say. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, and if you really want to help this channel out, click the links in the description below and buy my books.